Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming my July favorites video, which I'm super excited about. I actually have quite a few favorites. I've got some makeup, some skincare, some hair stuff. I'm gonna go in that order, starting with makeup first. The first thing I want to talk about is something I don't think I've mentioned on my channel. I may have used it in a Get Ready With Me like a year ago because I've had it for probably over a year at this point, but it's a powder, so I think it's still good. It is the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten Foundation in medium. So this is a powder foundation, and it's actually a really cool looking product. It looks like a baked product, so it's got kind of like, you know, different colors of veining throughout it, and it looks kind of dark in the pan. Like when I first saw this, I was kind of thinking, ooh, I don't know if that's too dark for my skin tone, which I know right now I'm like ridiculously tan. I went on vacation, so yeah, I'm bronze girl, holla. Yeah, I really like this. I just swirl like a nice big buffing brush all into this, and I can use this to set my foundation. A lot of the times to work, I don't wear foundation, I just wear concealer in certain areas, and then I use this over my concealer as well as kind of all over my face, and it works perfectly to do exactly what it says, balance and brighten. I feel like it really smooths out the look of your skin, adds like a tiny bit of color and coverage, but it just works really well, and I think it's a great summer product, although I'll probably continue to use this year round. And now I'm actually seeing on the back of this, it says that it lasts 24 months, so it's good for 2 years. Next, like super quickly, I'm gonna mention this product because everyone and their mothers has mentioned this, and I think it's in like every single July favorites video that I've watched, for a reason, because it is fantastic. This is the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop Highlight. I was wearing it pretty much all month. You can already tell it looks kind of well used. Yeah, that's because I love it. I have been dousing myself in it all month, and I'll put it everywhere. I've been putting it on my cheekbones, my brow bone, my inner corner, on my eyelids, top of my lip, bridge of my nose, tip of my nose, everywhere you want to highlight. This stuff is great. Great job, Jaclyn Hill. The next thing I want to talk about is a blush, and I did mention this blush in my favorite blushes for summer video. So if you haven't seen that video, I'm going to link it down below so you can check it out, because I mentioned, I think like close to 10 different blushes in that video. This one, and I talked about it more in detail there, but this one is something that I can use as kind of an all-in-one product. Like if I'm going to work, for example, where it's a situation and I don't want to spend a long time doing my makeup, and I'm kind of like, I just want one product, I don't want to do bronzer and contour and blush, I can reach for this. This is the Benefit Box Powder in the shade Dallas. I'm sorry, I just noticed my candle isn't lit. Okay, that's better. Now I feel like a real YouTuber. So this is the Benefit Box Powder in the shade Dallas, and this says it gives you a natural, fresh glow. It's a Dusty Sunset Plum Powder. I'm going to show you what it looks like. When you look at it, honestly, it kind of looks like it could be a bronzer or a contour powder, but I do still see that plum. There is a teeny tiny, like minuscule amount of shimmer in this stuff, but when you put it on your cheeks, it really does give you a nice warm glow. It's not shimmery and glittery to the point where it's not appropriate for work, because like I said, I wear this to work all the time, and I think this is a great go-to easy summer product for when you don't want to wear a ton of makeup. This works really great, and I have had this also for a very long time, and it's one of the Benefit Box powders that I think I use the most. I kind of like alternate through them in different seasons, but this is my favorite one for the summer. So that is Dallas. Next up is a product that I don't think I have mentioned on my channel yet, but I've had it for probably at least 6 weeks. I was gonna film a haul. I bought a couple of Charlotte Tilbury things at Nordstrom, but I didn't think it was enough to film a haul with. And then I was gonna combine it with a MAC haul, and then that never happened. So I'm just gonna show it to you now. This is the Eyes to Mesmerize by Charlotte Tilbury. It's basically a cream eyeshadow product, and I have mine in the shade Marie Antoinette, which is a really beautiful, like creamy gold color. It's almost like more of like a platinum color, like a gold and silver mixed. I don't know. That's kind of what I see in it. I don't know really how it's described online, but I love Marie Antoinette, and anything Marie Antoinette I'm like gravitating towards. I bought this at the Nordstrom, or at the Charlotte Tilbury counter in Nordstrom, and when I was buying it, the lady was telling me that A lot of older or more mature women like to use this because it doesn't crease. So obviously I'm not that old or mature yet, but I like products that are not going to crease on my eyelids. It's very long wearing, so it's perfect to wear throughout the day. Again, like at work, for instance, you can put it on your lids as just kind of like a sheer wash of gold. I'm gonna maybe swatch it for you guys. That would be helpful, huh? So I'm gonna give you a sheer wash of it first. You can kind of see it there. It's a beautiful, beautiful metallic color. And then if you want to amp it up, you would just layer it on top and it gives it an even more beautiful metallic sheen. And it is super long wearing. I just like it. I love it a lot. I'm actually wearing it today. I do have a little bit of shadow on top of it, but it acts as a really beautiful metallic base, or you can wear this by itself all over the lids, and again, it's just gorgeous. So this is the Ice Mesmerize in Marie Antoinette. Next up is a bronzer, and I don't remember if I mentioned this in last month's favorites or not. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I did, but I used this so much this month, I couldn't not talk about it. It's the Hourglass Ambient Bronzer in the shade Radiant Bronze Light. I may have mentioned the other one, the Luminous Bronze Light, in my other favorites. This one is better for more tan skin, so this is kind of the darker shade. They've got a light one and a dark one. This is the darker one, and because I have been a little bit more tan this month, this is the one that I've been gravitating towards. The formula of this is gorgeous. It has the ambient lighting powder vein through it. I've talked this to death on my channel. I feel like I did a review of this bronzer. Like I said, I feel like I've mentioned it in a different favorites. I use this in a Get Ready With Me lately. I love this bronzer. Like, period. It's my favorite bronzer right now. I'm not like a bronzer freak, to be honest with you. I'm not one of those people who like loves bronzer, but this one I love. I would definitely go check it out at Sephora if you have not already. And if you're a little bit more fair, check out the lighter one, which is Luminous Bronze Light for sure. This stuff is amazing. Okay, speaking of bronziness, I've got two other products that I want to mention to you. One of them I know for sure was limited edition, and I don't know if you can find it anymore. The other one may or may not be limited edition, but I bought it like kind of recently. I bought it this summer, so I'll just tell you what it is. It's this Bronze Goddess palette by Estee Lauder, and I saw this online or on the Sephora app, and I just kind of took a gamble on it. I don't know why. It was the beginning of summer, and I just felt like I needed some bronziness in my life, and I was just telling you guys I don't love bronzer. This has a bronzer in it, which I don't really touch. I haven't really used this that much. I've maybe tried it out once or twice, but it's not something I'm gonna rave about or that I love that much. What I am gonna rave about are the eyeshadows in this palette, particularly the gold one right here in the middle. These are amazing eyeshadows. They're so creamy, so pigmented, and I can do a complete eye look with these three shadows. They're all shimmery, and I typically don't gravitate towards like a completely shimmery eye look, but I feel like the darker one, it gives you a beautiful glow. It's perfect for summer. Could not rave about these eyeshadows enough. So basically I'll just wear the gold one all over the lid, the brown one kind of to define the crease, and then the light one as an inner corner and brow bone highlight. So you see that? Do you see that? It is beautiful. Beautiful. These eyeshadows really blew me away. Like, I wasn't expecting them to be that good because I feel like this palette looks like it's mainly gonna be for the bronzer. It's like a huge bronzer and three little eyeshadows. But when I saw that gold shade, I was like, oh my god, that is to die for. And this does come with a little double-ended brush. I have not touched this brush. It's still in the plastic, but whatever, just thought I'd mention that to you. Okay, next I'm going to briefly mention this product to you, which I know for a fact was limited edition. So I know some people don't like when YouTubers talk about limited edition stuff, but this was legitimately one of my favorite products this month. Honestly, when I bought it, didn't use it that much. I never really got that much love for it until this past month, and I know some people might own it. You may be able to find it like on eBay or something if you really, really want it, and it is the Bobbi Brown highlight powder in the shade Bronze Glow. It's got this beautiful limited edition packaging. It's like tortoise shell with a gold BB on it, and the way this highlighter looks is also gorgeous. It has like a beautiful kind of like weaved embossing on it, which mine is kind of like well loved right now, so the pattern is not really there anymore. But as you can tell, This is a beautiful gold highlight. It's the highlight that I'm wearing today, which is why I really wanted to mention it to you. Do you see this? Do you see this highlight, you guys? Like, this is a serious highlight. If you want to look bronzed, dewy, gorgeous, just bam, bam. I like an intense highlight, okay? That's why I love Champagne Pop. I love this guy. This is life right now. If you can get your hands on this, do it. All right, so now talking about skincare, I have a new product to me. I picked this up during the Nordstrom anniversary sale, which started kind of in the middle of July. And this was something that I saw online. I was looking for like a new cleansing, toning type of pad because I ran out of my First Aid Beauty facial exfoliating pads or facial brightening pads or whatever they're called. I've mentioned them before, but I came across these and they had a deal where they were selling 2 of these, $40, and it was a $70 value or something. I've never used anything else from this brand. The brand is called Arcona, and these are the Triad or Triad pads in Refresh. They're like the exact same, they look the exact same as the First Aid Beauty facial pads that I use, except for these are pink, and they smell really, really nice. It's a cranberry toner in convenient cotton pad that cleanses, tones, and hydrates, infusing skin with protective antioxidants to leave it glowing and refreshed. It has antimicrobial cranberry, vitamins, phytonutrients, essential fatty acids. It protects and clarifies skin. It has vitamin E. You can use this to cleanse, to tone, to remove makeup. It does remove makeup, like legitimately. It will remove mascara. It'll remove your face makeup. I don't really use it to remove my makeup, but sometimes after I've washed my face, there might be something a little bit left over and this will get rid of it. I really like these. I feel like they've been very hydrating, very cleansing. They make my skin feel good. They smell good. They haven't broken me out at all, and I have really sensitive skin. So this is something I'm really, really happy that I picked up. It was actually something that was really highly rated on the Nordstrom website, which is what made me pull the trigger. Next, I've got a product that I mentioned in my most recent Sephora haul video, which I will link down below as well in case you didn't see that. I love Sephora hauls. This is the Sunday Riley Good Genes Treatment, and if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I am obsessed with Sunday Riley products. This has been the newest addition to my collection and no difference here. I freaking love this. It is a brightening, corrective, refining, plumping treatment, and I put this on my face either as a mask. You can use like a generous amount of this and put it on as a mask, leave it on for 20 minutes and wash it off. Or you can use this just as like a treatment like under your moisturizer. And I definitely just think it has helped, especially with my like dark spots and hyperpigmentation. Sunday Riley products have been doing wonders for my skin. I know they're expensive, but honestly, I think they're worth the investment. I will say, if you have super, super sensitive skin like me, like if I put this on after I've washed my face with the Clarisonic or something where it's like a little harsh on it, this kind of like burns a little bit when I first put it on, but that goes away within like 5 or 10 seconds and then it's fine, and it hasn't irritated my skin at all. I'm just warning you, if you have really sensitive skin, I felt kind of like a burning or tingly sensation when I first put it on, so I just felt like that was worth mentioning, but that's not even a negative to me. I just love this so much. Okay, moving on to hair products. I just have 3 things to share with you, and I will start with this one. It is the Dry Spun Finish Dry Spray Instant Fullness Airy Texture. It's a thickening spray from Bumble and Bumble. I bought this at Sephora a while ago. It's actually almost done, which is really sad because I love it. I used it today, but let's just go ahead and use it again. You see, it already adds like so much. Look at the thickness on this side versus this side. It adds thickness. I don't know what to say. I love this stuff. It kind of gives you a little bit of texture in your hair and a little bit of thickness, volume. I don't know. I'm so bad at describing hair products, but I really have enjoyed this. And this was something that kind of surprised me. I heard a lot of different people talking about it on YouTube, and I wasn't sure that I was going to like it, but I just went out on a limb and bought it, and I have really enjoyed it to the point where I've used up the whole bottle and I'm still raving about it and I want to go buy more. So yeah. Okay, the last hair product I'm going to talk about, I have talked about this on my channel before, but I feel like it's been a while since I've mentioned it, so I'm just going to re-mention it, bring back the love. This is the Macadamia Natural Oil Deep Repair Mask. You've probably heard someone talk about this before because it is freaking amazing. I pretty much use this as my conditioner because I have fairly dry hair and I don't wash my hair very often. I wash my hair like twice a week, so this is a really, really great conditioner. Your hair will feel softer and smoother than it's ever felt in your life when you use this. I promise you, it's amazing. It smells amazing. The only downside I would say is that it comes in this little tub. Like I think they actually do sell a version that comes in a squeezy tube. It's like a pearly looking cream. There's a tiny little hair in there that's really gross, so I don't really want to show it to you close up, but I just put this in my hair after I shampoo, leave it in there for like probably 3 to 5 minutes while I'm in the shower. Like I'll just like shave and do my body wash and whatever and then rinse this out, and it is amazing. It makes your hair feel heavenly. That's really all I have to say about it. The other thing I wanted to mention while we were talking about hair is I did go and get my hair done, and I don't really know if you can tell. I'm trying to look on camera. I don't really know if I can see a huge difference. I do see like a blonde streak happening right here. This is the first time I've like been on camera with my hair since I've gotten it re-dyed or whatever. I got it done by a hairstylist here in Houston. Her name is Taylor and her salon is Pretty Wild, and I actually heard about her on Dana Ann's channel, who is another Houston YouTuber who I love, who's like a bajillion times more popular than me. If you haven't seen her videos, she's awesome. But I took the recommendation, I booked an appointment with Taylor, I got my hair done, and she was so good. First of all, not only is she amazing at doing hair, she's like freaking hilarious. I had a great time hanging out with her. She did kind of just like balayage. I already had a little bit of balayage ombre going on. She just kind of like touched it up and added some to it. So yeah, I don't know if you can tell or not, but she did a great job. I'm so happy with the way it turned out. She trimmed it a little bit too. If you live in Houston and you're interested in getting some highlights or balayage or whatever, definitely check her out. I'll link her website down below for you guys. Okay, we are finally gonna wrap this up because I feel like I have just rambled on forever in this favorites video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know what your favorite things or moments or songs or anything were for the month of July. I love hearing your favorites. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. That way you can catch all of my new videos as I post them. Also, I don't post videos like super duper regularly. If you want more updates from me, go follow me on Instagram and or Snapchat. I'll leave all of my links down below. I'll probably put them on the screen at some point for you. Go follow me, show me some love, and that's it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!